Hey guys, it's Michelle Pippin, and I am super excited for you to join me on week 1 of our 30-minute Marketing Moves beta program, where we're sending you these videos designed to keep you on track, moving forward, and cashing in your business. So thanks for joining me on week 1. I want to start week 1 off right by starting with what every marketing plan should start with, and that is with a small goal. Now, I know that that's counterintuitive, but let me assure you that in order to play big, in order to cash in big, you've got to focus small. The number one way that businesses prohibit sales for themselves is by trying to reach the masses. By doing this, you not only exhaust yourself, but you make yourself irrelevant to the very people that you're trying to reach. The reason why this is the number one way to prohibit sales in your business is because the number one objection that we have to get past, no matter who our market is, no matter what industry we're in, the number one objection in the minds of our target market is, it's not for me. This not for me filter is up all the time regardless of your target, and that is what we have to get through with our marketing and our sales messages. And so when we're trying to reach the masses, we get caught firmly in that not for me trap. Your market and mine, they are looking for something that is an ideal fit for them. Nothing off the shelf will do anymore. We're literally competing in worldwide markets, and our clients are expecting to find something that is just for them. And that is why the number one way, the top thing your marketing plan needs to start with is a very focused, very small niche. I know that this is seeming like typical business hyperbole, so I want to give you a perfect example. When I decided to sort of open my proverbial doors as a business coach, I found myself in an industry that was dominated by about 5 or 6 big names that had more money than me, that had teams of assistants, that had websites that they could alter all the time. This was before, WordPress was out and everyone had a website that they could and should change to meet changing demands of their market. They had been there longer and they had existing and impressive brands already. And so when I entered this playing field, I had to decide how I was going to compete. Now, admittedly, if I had decided to take on these industry giants head to head, I hate to admit it, but I know that that battle would have been a futile one. I would have lost because they had sort of these unfair advantages over me, this no-name newcomer. And so I decided that I wanted to play big, but in order to do that, I would have to focus small. And so what I did was I decided to become the go-to coach for coaches who lived on the East Coast and were charging less than $500 a month for their coaching services. This was a market that was uniquely suited for me. I knew this market intimately. I knew their frustrations. I knew their challenges. I knew what they wanted. I knew sort of the traps that they came up against. And I knew I could help them quickly double their income if they worked with me. And so instead of competing head to head, kind of going to the masses and competing with these big name giants, I decided to focus small at the beginning. A narrow niche allowed me to communicate effectively and sell more quickly because I was speaking directly to the people that I was hoping to sell to. It allowed me to create the quickest way for cash in my business, which was very, very important. And it also allowed me to build a very impressive foundation from which to expand my business. People push back on having a very narrowly defined target market because they don't want to cut off different avenues that might possibly bring them money. But I can tell you that the quickest way to bring income into your business is to have a very narrowly defined target market. And of course, you can expand from there. I certainly have, right? So your marketing move for today is to figure out which micro niche that you're going to be focusing on and create a plan to penetrate and then dominate that niche. And so I want you to narrowly define your target and then further define it because you want a geography that you can come in and own as your own. The key will be targeting a niche that you know intimately. this week's marketing move: to play big, you've got to focus small. Let me know which micro niche that you chose so that I can celebrate with you, so that we can hold you accountable for owning that micro niche. Until next week, talk to you soon.